Welcome to the Know Your Basics guide for Bard. I'm going to start by covering the support or healing Bard aspects, and then I'm going to move on to the actual DPS rotations. So, when playing support, it's very important to use your notes. The reason for this is it makes all of your healing AoE. If I summon Merrily here, you'll notice that whenever I use Healing Harmony, I just heal myself. However, if I stack these notes up to full, well, even just one would do, but if I stack it up to full, I'm going to heal her. Gives it actually a 15-meter range. So, the optimal healing rotation basically consists of just using Song of the Moon, Holy Notes, Song of the Moon, and then Healing Harmony, and just repeat this over and over again. This is going to keep your notes permanently stacked, and it's also going to give your party that damage reduction whenever you use Holy Notes, which is very useful. If you can't actually hit a boss or anything else, then the only option you have is Ambient Drone. This means you can heal the entire raid once every 4 seconds. Of course, if there's nothing to hit and you're running in a party, I don't quite know what you're doing, but if that ever happens, you can use healing tones to heal a lot faster. But yes, that is your basic rotation. The other thing you have, of course, is Phoenix. This is your emergency panic button when someone's about to die. It only works on your party, but it's very, very effective at instantly healing, and of course saving their life if they were going to die otherwise. That being said, it's time to move on to the DPS rotations. Welcome to the DPS Bard rotation. The first rotation is going to be the Storm rotation. For this, you're going to need an Azura Secret Stone in your weapon, which will reduce the cooldown of Storm Song to 0.8. Then you just spam Storm Song. I know it's annoying, but it is unfortunately the most efficient thing to do. For Holy Build, you actually get to use your class mechanic, which means you get to start spamming Ballad. When you've got 3 stacks of Ballad, you're just going to throw Blissful Harmony every other skill. That's pretty much it. Now for Lightning, you're going to be having a skill in between, which makes your rotation a little bit more interesting. So, you stack to 3 notes, and then you start with Ambient Drone, and then you can throw Blissful Harmony every other skill. You can also rotate in Storm of the Full Moon occasionally, just for the Death Shed, but the reason we use Blissful Harmony is because it gives the next attack bonus damage. Whilst it's probably going to be a tick of Ambient Drone, it still makes it more efficient to use than Song of the Full Moon, whenever the Death Shed is already on the boss. So of course it can be used every 4 seconds, which means you basically want to rotate between the two. So again, that's going to be Ambient Drone, Ballad, Full Moon, Ballad, Ambient Drone, Ballad, Blissful, Ballad, and then back to your Ambient Drone, like so. That's about it for DPS Bard. The only other thing I should note is that most of these builds will be focusing on having a subclass skill in there. So for Storm, it's going to be Shuriken Storm probably. For Holy, it's going to be the Holy Smiting Sword. And for Lightning, you either use one of those two for the debuff, or you can use the Lightning skill for that extra burst if you have a good support party around you. That's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.